Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is James Kaund, and today, guys, I am happy to have you in this channel. Yes, guys, so it's evening, and I'm happy, guys, to be on this live stream. Welcome, everyone. Please, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. And so, guys, today we are doing this live stream talking about politics, the politics of Africa, the politics of East Africa, and particularly we are talking about Uganda, our neighboring country. I'm a Kenyan. And so, I saw this news and I thought, like, why don't I just give an opinion of myself, what I think about the whole situation? And maybe you can also, guys, contribute to the topic, give your opinion, honest opinion on what you think about the situation. So what am I talking about? From the topic of the video, President Museveni has appointed his son, General Muhoozi, to the Chief of Defense Forces. So there's this as part a conversation in Uganda and in Africa, and Kenyan is an interested party because we are neighboring, and so I need to just say something little. It will not take very long. So participate, say something, contribute, and let's shape our opinion. This is not something personal. I'm not a politician. I'm just giving an opinion as a citizen of this East Africa region. Remember, we have a community called East Africa Community. So, as a member and as a citizen of this region, we also need to contribute to the politics of this nation, these countries, because if we don't speak, who else is going to speak for us? If the youth of this nation do not speak what they think, they don't speak their mind, who is going to speak for them? So that is the question. So what does it mean for, General Muhoozi to be promoted to Chief of Defense Forces? Some are saying that President Museveni, with all due respect, is concentrating power to his family. Others are saying, the son is competent enough, he's got experience, which you're not refuting. Very okay. So those are two scenarios that we need to balance, because at the end of the day, this is a country, not a family issue. So there need to be some balance. And perhaps, what does it mean for the politics of Uganda? What does it mean for the politics of Kenya and the whole of East Africa? So kindly join this live stream and let's talk. So welcome everyone. You're free to contribute to this topic. Let's say something. So it's late in the evening. I think it's around almost midnight. So if you haven't slept, join us on this live stream. Let's have a conversation. You can ask me any question. You can leave your comments, suggestions, and what you think about this development in Uganda. You don't have to be a Ugandan, and if you're Ugandan, I will really, really appreciate your perspective. I need to speak to Ugandan friends and supporters to really know what they feel about this whole thing. So welcome. So to shape the conversation, Museveni has been president, I think, for the longest time I have ever been alive. Since I became, I think, from 2000, I have grown up knowing that Museveni is the president of Uganda. And I think, if I'm not wrong, he has been in this position for more than 20 years. That's quite a long period of time. So if you imagine that, he has been president for 20 years, and then now something happens, and then we have his son taking over from him. That can be equated to be, Museveni family is equal to Uganda, and Uganda is equal to, Museveni family. That's my opinion. Because, if one family rules one particular country for more than 20 years, that's a very long time, and there are youth, there are people in this country who need to experience leadership, who need to offer their opinion, to offer their leadership skills. So it's quite outrageous when you have one family members leading one country. I don't know whether I'm making sense. Please comment on the comment section. Let me know what you think, if this is making sense. When we have one family leading a country, where is the place of democracy? Does really democracy play a key role in this country? And what is the contribution of the citizens of this country? Ugandans, subscribers, please comment and let me know what do you think about this development. Is it okay? Okay. So as I edit my thumbnail, you can share your comments. You can say something about this development. It's quite late. Maybe you guys are sleeping. Some of you. I can see we have 2 members who are in this live stream. Let me know where you're watching me from. And let's, the moment we stop talking, that's the moment, we will leave our countries to the few people who perhaps we need to contribute to the leadership of the country, especially the youth. Where is the place of the youth? Where does it have to, be decided in another table somewhere? Why can't we sit on that table and participate on this journey? So I know politics is something emotive, and very few people like to participate in political discussions. So I said this is my personal opinion, not the opinion of Kenya, not the opinion. I don't speak for any other person. I speak of myself. So if you feel like maybe I have overstepped, just comment and tell me, my friend, you're overstepping your boundary. You don't have to speak for Uganda. Guys, I'm not speaking for you. I am speaking for myself. So Ugandan friends, I am not trying to fight for you. I know you can fight for yourself. You are big enough and you know what is the best for you. I'm only sharing my opinion in regards to, the situation. Sleeping. Okay, I'm not very sleepy. All right, let's now get into the story. We have the So my question is, okay, when you know he promotes, or when the president of Uganda promotes his son to such a crucial position, you know, it's really talks a lot. It's something that as a citizen of that country, you need to be concerned about, because it's important to note that General Muhoozi has been rising on the rank of, he started from very low rank and he has risen the rank to the level now he is today. But, at the end of the day, you also need to ask yourself, what is the position of the other citizens of this country? That's the other, you know, people in this country, in that country, have a say. And what does it mean? And the general speculation is that, and this, instead of now having to, beat around the bush and, sugarcoat the whole scenario and say that, he's competent, which we are not denying. He's a citizen of that country, very true, and he deserves every best, position in this country. But the general feeling in that country is that the president is preparing his son to inherit his position, because he has been president for, let's say, 20 years, and then we have his son being the top of defense forces. And I think it's last year, the son to Museveni did some tweets about Kenya, which I will not talk about in this channel. And they were kind of very targeted, very provocative. And when he rises to the chief of defense forces in Uganda, Kenyans are kind of worried, because he said a few things about the Kenya defense forces and their capability in comparison to the Kenyan. And when he rises to that top rank, what does it mean? I will not make any conclusion. I'm just thinking as a Kenyan, and I'm just thinking, if I were a citizen of Uganda, what would that mean? Because if you have one family member or one family that is controlling, the executive is controlling the defense, and even the legislature is also being controlled, so there are so many questions that are not answered. So I'm just speaking as a citizen. I'm speaking my mind. Don't misquote me. Ugandans, if I overstep, please don't come for me. All right. So one thing that we can also not refute is that him having raised the rank to this level shows that the president really trusts him. And and this mostly applies in African countries. African presidents will feel safe when they have someone who can be able to protect them. They need someone they can be able to trust. So if they have someone else who is not perhaps from, or who are not really close to them, they fear that they may be overturned. And we have had so many coup in Africa, especially in Western part of Africa. So maybe the president needed someone who is very close to him, so that he can continue to enjoy his tenure without much fear. Because perhaps if you have someone who is not, or someone who is not from your family and maybe can be bought, everyone has a price. I'm not saying, or I'm not insinuating that the military guys in Uganda, maybe they can be bought. I'm only saying that everyone has a price. And for President of Uganda to have his son as Chief of Defense Forces, maybe he needs someone who is very close to him, someone who cannot betray him, and maybe have his government overturned. My opinion. You understand? Right. So, and some of the citizens, you know, I know my opinion or my concerns reflect to the opinion of some of the citizens of Uganda who have their fears that if you concentrate power to one central location, sometimes it might bring some impunity. So this move perhaps is just to solidify his grip to power. So guys, don't overthink that maybe he's not ready to retire. Could be he just want to protect his tenure so that he can be able to finish and retire and give power to the next person. So if you're Ugandan and you need to lead this country, put your best foot forward and see what is the best for you. So guys, that was a short video, just a reaction to this breaking news of Ugandans and what I think about the whole situation. So if you're new to my channel, please like the video, subscribe. My name is JM Kaundu, a Kenyan content creator. Yes, so I'm currently doing this video from Nairobi, and I'm happy, I'm okay. So share my videos. If you're Ugandans, I wish you the best, and let democracy prevail above everything else. And let's not, irrespective of the situation, peace is supposed to prevail. I normally ask myself, if every single citizen, every person in this world could maintain peace, the amount of resources that has been invested in military equipments and installations, this money could be used to feed hungry people in let's say, what do you call it? There are so many people who need food, and instead of a whole country investing billions of money to military equipment, this money can be used to feed hungry people. So maintain peace and love one another, and love will always win. So thank you guys for watching this video. I wish you a good night. God bless you.